We're live at the 2022 NAMM show here in beautiful Anaheim, California. My name is Jeff, and I'm here with ESP artist Luis Kalil. Luis, how are you, man?
Good, man. How are you?
Very, very good. Happy to be back at NAMM.
Yeah, man. I'm excited for a second last year in 2020. I thought this would never happen again. So.
Some people did think it was never coming back,
Yeah.
and I think you can see from the excitement and the atmosphere and how crowded the ESP booth is.
Definitely.
People really wanted to do this face-to-face where you could get your hands on the guitars, feel them. I want to talk to you specifically because you play a number of different ESP models. First of all, what's your favorite ESP that you play?
Man, I have a prototype that they made in Japan it came out last year as an E2.
Yeah.
That is like the Sunburst that I always use the 6-string. That is my favorite one, especially because it's a unique thing.
Yeah.
You know, but also the E2 that I have, it's really cool, the 7-string, the FR7.
Yeah.
That is one of my favorite as well. But I like my basic LTDs as well, like the M1000.
Sure.
And I also have this the SN 1000 as well.
Yeah, no, it's a great guitar, man.
So,
great guitar.
yeah, man, I'm in love with all my models, to be honest.
I love it. I love it. I want to ask you specifically. Not too long ago, you put out a song and a video called "Reverse Strike."
Yes.
And it's pretty rare that we hear or see somebody doing new techniques or techniques that you haven't seen a million times. You've seen a lot of people doing tapping this way. You have a technique where you bring the right hand back over on the fingerboard, and then you're using this hand to do it. How did you? I'm not saying that you came up with this, but how did you start working on that, and what was the reason to even try doing that?
Right. So one thing that bothers me a lot in metal guitar playing is that people just settle with whatever is there, or the pentatonic shapes that everybody uses in the same scales. And I use all of that too. I love all the classics. But I mean, I always wanted to look for new sounds and bring something new to the table. So I just noticed that the usual tapping technique you do like this, like Van Halen style. But this hand will always be more proficient than this one, right?
Sure, of course.
So you always end up doing the complicated stuff here and just some few notes here. So what if you invert that and here you just do some other stuff, and the complicated, the more elaborate phrasing is over here. That's what I thought. So it opens a lot of new possibilities of sounds, and technique-wise, it opens a lot of doors. So that's the thing about reverse tapping.
It was really impressive to me, and even more impressive, you're currently 22 years old. You've been in ESP in Dorsey since you were 13.
Yes.
I remember when you first came up, and you were a kid from Brazil. What's it been like over the last 9 or so years working with ESP, working with us, and just being part of the family?
Man, it's been surreal, not only because I've always been a fan of ESP, and I bought my first ESP, the Kirk Hammett model, the KH602, when I was 12 years old. I remember going to the store, checking out the guitar, unreal, calling my mom and saying, how can we make this happen? So it was something totally natural, and then I started doing my videos, and ESP found me on the internet. So man, it's been surreal. And the coolest thing that I always tell you guys is that we have a story that you cannot really build, because I'm only 13 once in my life. You know what I mean?
True. Yeah.
So I actually became an adult and came to LA, and ESP was always there for me. So that's the coolest thing for me,
We have always been proud of you and proud of all of what you've done, and we've got to see you grow as a guitar player, even as good as you were as a kid. You're blowing some minds out there now, and you're influencing other young players, which is a great thing. Yeah,
man, I'm very, very happy with that. There's a student of mine named Seb Braganza. He's 12 years old, 13, and he's an ESP artist as well. So a lot of cool things happening right now as well. I'm really happy with Red Devil Vortex, my band right now.
Cool.
We're doing a lot of cool stuff. Just put out a record, and we've been gigging a lot in California, Arizona, stuff like that. So I'm just having the time of my life.
Where do people go to hear more of your music?
You can go to Spotify and type my name, Luis Kalil, or also Red Devil Vortex. Check out our new EP, Dark Secrets, and we have a bunch of stuff coming out this year, next year as well. So I'm always, putting out original music. That's my thing.
Live from the ESP Guitars booth at NAMM 2022, Luis Kalil, ESP artist and rocker extraordinaire.